Hi there, I'm Matt from the Sycamore Centre and I'm going to show you how to use the Sycamore Centre with the new COVID-safe precautions in place. Please be aware that due to recent changes in the government rules, it is now compulsory for all users of community centres to wear face masks, so you will need to wear a face mask whilst using the Sycamore Centre. For the Sycamore Hall, you will see we have social distancing markings out the front, so your group users can queue safely. We have a one-way system in operation, so we need to make sure people aren't coming and going and crossing paths. Clearly signposted there. There is no loitering allowed in the foyers of each hall. And you come straight through to your hall for your activity. When you get here, when you're setting up your club, you will need to secure the door on the hooks to make sure we have fresh air circulating, to help with ventilation. We have hand sanitizer posted throughout the buildings, so please use that when you arrive. We have bins for tissues as well, so if anyone needs to wipe their nose, chuck it in a bin please as soon as it's done. We also have hand sanitizer in the foyer as well, so please use that. Kitchens are completely out of bounds. No one is allowed in the kitchen at all for any reason. The toilets, in this end there's only one toilet per room anyway, but it's only one person per toilet. Some down the other end. We have paper towels for drying hands. The hand dryers have been decommissioned for the time being to avoid spraying droplets around the room. And the same in there as well with paper towels down there. You will need to make sure the front door is kept open as well. To do that on this one. So we have a switch up here with 3 settings. If you set that to the bottom setting, the door will remain open, and you need to keep it open until the end of your session. In the hall itself, you'll see we've marked out 2-metre boxes across the floor. We've done our best to get as many boxes as possible in here to allow as many people from each club to actually come in and operate. This fire exit is the exit point for the club. This also needs to be kept open throughout the duration of your session, using the very high-tech bungee cords that we have. There we go. So that door is held open with hand sanitizer there, so your users can sanitize their hands as they leave the session as well. It's very important that this one-way system is observed, so it means especially if you have multiple classes running back to back, you don't have people arriving and leaving via the same entrance. So everyone for every club will arrive via the usual door and they will all leave via the fire exit there. So exit through there, down here, keep clear, exit, and then the one-way system operating here does mean that the only reason people are allowed back through this door once the users have turned up for it is to use the toilets and then to come back in again. This is not for people to leave the hall, it is just to use the toilet, hence the sign there, no entry, toilet access only. So people can go out, use the toilets, and then return to the class again afterwards. The passageway between the two halls is completely out of bounds. No one is allowed through there for any reason. We have a first aid kit here if anyone is injured and needs to make use of such a thing. We also have cleaning materials here. Any surfaces that get touched, including door handles, tables, chairs, needs to be cleaned at the end of your session. If you need extra time to allow for cleaning for your session because you do use the tables or chairs, please let us know so we can make sure there is enough time at the end of your session before the next group comes in or before the alarms are activated. Spare bin liners there as well to swap over there. There is also sweeping materials as well. Our full detailed list of rules is all here as well. The main one being, if you are showing symptoms and are supposed to be shielding or quarantining yourself, you are not allowed in our building. The tables and chairs are all still kept in this cupboard here. Please use the metal chairs as they are easy to wipe clean and the fabric ones are not. Tables are all in there. If you use them, clean them before you put them back. Everything has to go back where you found it. You cannot leave the chairs or tables out in the hall because that will impact on space that the other groups have to run their activity safely. At the end of your session, when the last person has left apart from the group organiser, you will need to close the door again, making sure it is securely closed. You will need to empty the bin if it has been used at all. The key you will need to do that is in this magical basket. You will empty the bin liner, take it out here, use that key to open that lock and put the rubbish in that bin. There we go. And this key must make its way back to that basket afterwards or nobody else will be able to access the bin. Then you will need to take the wipes. There you go. And wipe down any surfaces that have been touched in your session. So, I've touched the bar, I need to clean the bar. I've touched those. And that. Key, a quick wipe. And the light switches as we turn them off. And that. Do the hook. Handle the wipe. Give the hook a quick wipe. When you are doing the bins as well, you will also need to empty the bins in the toilet from the hand towels as well. Unfortunately, we're not able to get in and empty the bins and clean everything between each session, so we are very dependent on the group users to keep things tidy themselves. This is purely to prevent any possible spread of infection from one group to the next. We have a wide range of different groups that come in here, from children's groups to pensioners, so we really do have a responsibility to keep everyone safe by following the rules. So, lights off, put that switch there, back to the top setting, the hand one, give that a quick wipe. If you don't do that, you won't be able to shut the door, so that's quite an important one. And then that's it, just give the handle a quick wipe, push all out there, close, wipe that off, and then lock back up again. So there you have it, that's how the new system works at the Sycamore Hall. If you have any questions at all, please let us know, send us an email, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We want to help to make this as easy as possible for all our users, not difficult. We will be coming and checking on every single group that is using our facilities. We have to make sure that all these procedures are being followed to make sure that all the other groups are being kept safe as well. Any one group that doesn't follow the rules puts everyone else at risk, so we are very much taking a zero tolerance approach to this. Any group that is not following the rules will be banned from the hall with immediate effect. So please, if you have any questions, just ask. We want to help, we want this to work for everyone, we want this to be a success. Thank you very much, take care, and hopefully see you at the hall again soon.